So, I will stand up here, and perhaps other women in your life that you consider strong will stand in front of you and tell you, be strong, do it your way, be tough. And it's one thing to say that, and for a lot of women, it's very difficult to live that when everything that we're taught tells us the opposite. Every movie we've seen since we were little girls has an opposite message. In movies, it's not the strong girl, the funny girl, the brave girl, the smart girl, the loud girl, the opinionated girl who gets the hot guy. No, girls like me get like fucking Steve Zahn and Jonah Hill. Like that's what...
But she is funny and he looks funny and they'll fuck funny and they'll appreciate each other's souls.
And it's always the quiet girl, right? The new girl that gets like Channing Tatum. It's always the girl that doesn't realize how beautiful she is. The girl that isn't funny, isn't opinionated. The subtext of that message is, that's right, girls. Men don't like a lippy woman, so zip it, hottie. Because it's always that. It's always the girl that doesn't know she's hot. Which, by the way, that Hollywood archetype, bullshit. Okay? It's bullshit. Because you fucking know when you're hot. No one's walking around like,
what do I do with these giant tits and thin legs?
How did I get in this Victoria's Secret catwalk? I'm choking on my silky hair. Like, you know. And we keep seeing the same story over and over. It's about the girl that's unsure of herself, and a guy sees through it, and then she realizes how beautiful she is when she takes off her glasses. Like, it's the same thing. It's always the girl, she's like, I don't know if I should go out. And the girls that are outgoing, that maybe enjoy their bodies, are confident, are like, let's go out. I don't know. I should stay home. I've never left the house before. We're taking you out. Let's go drink. Let's go down. I should stay in. I should stay in and study. We're 35. What are you fucking talking about? Let's go. Walk into the nightclub. All the girls that are confident are dancing. They're having fun, right? They're like, hey, Channing Tatum. He's like, later, hookers. I want her. All the girls throwing, her. Cut to our hero. She's just sitting there in a corner. Just maybe she wore like board shorts to the club. She has no idea. Right? She's reading a book. Maybe she has brown hair. Whatever. Before you get all offended at that, look at all of our eyebrows. We all have brown hair. Okay. Maybe not you, I don't know. I don't see any pure Norwegians here, okay? This joke isn't about shaming that type of woman. This joke is not about that. Whatever kind of woman you are, you're quiet, you're fat, you're small, you're big, you're tall, you're loud, you don't know much, you got a gill, whatever kind of woman you are right. That's it. Whatever you've chosen to be, whatever you want to be, you are correct in being that, as long as you're happy. My point to you is, if you are the shy type, if you are the wallflower, if you are the shrinking violet, if you are another floral metaphor that has to do with being an introvert, my point to you is that you don't want the guy who wants you because of that energy. A man who wants a woman because she looks scared is a sexual predator. Okay? All these girls that he could hit on, he picks the one that's like shivering like a wet chihuahua. Like a nervous street urchin just in a corner, putting out all kinds of no vibes. You don't want the guy that walks up and is like, excuse me, I couldn't help but notice you look terrified. Want to see my dick? So, I was out with my buddies. I wasn't looking for anyone. And I saw her. The idea that in a nightlife setting, that the man would ever see the woman before the woman saw the man. No. Women are astute, but moreover, women are the ones with the biological clocks. Women are the ones with the socially predetermined shelf life. Women are the ones who are cantilevered off the edge of high heels. We've got about 5 hours before we have to take them off and walk through a lobby flat foot, okay? Women are the ones whose skin and foundation is dehydrating with every alcoholic beverage imbibed. We are the ones on a time crunch, on a schedule, okay? You saw me first, bullshit, motherfucker. I clocked you. Like, The second you walked in, dudes walk in a pack unaware, like, oh, I better fill out this bracket or I'll turn into a pumpkin at midnight. You're not even... You walked in, I was already hunting with 5 other women. You walked in and I was like, hold. And then we stalked around you. Encircled you, sussed you out like a German shepherd sniffing out an IED in the sand, motherfucker. Like we... And a lot of times men pride themselves on being very observant, right? You ever date a guy that if you go to a restaurant, he can't sit with his back to the door? No, I gotta sit with my back to the wall so I can assess all entrance and exit points. I gotta make sure that, okay, well, while you're checking out the people eating at Denny's, I checked your fucking credit score, okay? While you were doing counter surveillance, like I looked you up and down, I gave you a pre-cancer mole check. It's benign, move on. I looked at everything. No, I'm an alpha. I gotta look at the door. If you ever date a man that says he's an alpha, he's a beta. So, a lion doesn't tell you he's a lion. He just lets the girl hunt for him. Okay, so,